Good afternoon, Dr. Marshall. This is Lester again, and this is my fourth speech. It's on Shark Tank. It's about why we should visit a country other than Mexico and Canada before we reach the age of 30. It is very important because before we reach the age of 30, we develop many of our interests and our knowledge. In my personal experience, many of my traveling experiences have been in the United States, visiting different states and cities. It is also very important because doing this helps us compare ourselves to other cultures and many people. It is not only traveling inside the United States. It is about traveling to other countries so we can compare our culture to someone else's. It is of great pleasure to visit other countries and to expand our knowledge about these cultures. It is important to know these cultures because it helps us create a relationship between them and ourselves. So visiting a new country gives us a new insight of the world because we can understand that the world is not only inside the United States, it is much bigger. There are many countries in the world to visit. There are about 180 countries to visit, plus many other places to go. And we cannot limit ourselves to visit these countries because this helps us understand that our world is much bigger. It also enables us to compare our culture to someone else's. And sometimes we feel this special connection with these cultures because many of these cultures are similar to us because it is not necessary to be genetically associated with this culture. But sometimes it is, like in my case, I'm from Venezuela and I came here 3 years ago with my family, and I understand that many of your culture is different from mine, so that's my personal experience. That is why I want to encourage anyone who sees this video and yourself to visit other countries because it is of great pleasure and it helps you compare your culture to someone else's. And as I said, to build this special connection to this place. Now, what I want to talk about now is to build a special connection to a culture. It means sometimes that we are genetically connected or influenced to this place. Like for example, if someone comes from France or Italy and lives in the United States, was born in the United States, but has relatives in Italy, there's a great chance that if this person visits the country of his or her ancestors, it will be a great experience because many of her genetic information is related, and they can learn from many aspects from their grandparents and ancestors. So what I want to say is that visiting other countries other than Mexico and Canada is very beneficial for us, for our enrichment of our knowledge from other countries. Also, if you come from another country and you come to the United States like me, you can do the same as well. You can also visit many places and compare your experience from here to other countries. The globalization means the mix of different cultures. This is what separates many cultures because as I stated, the world is a big place, and many of these cultures are unique, such as my culture, your culture, everyone is unique. But in the case of this country, the United States, it's a mix of many countries because it's a country of immigrants. So many of the people who live here came from other places. And that is why many people under the age of 30 should visit other countries. The most important part is connecting to our roots. If you go to other country, which you know you're related from, and you visit there for a couple of months or a couple of weeks, that means that you can connect to your roots. Not necessarily if you are from other country, you don't have to be from this country in particular, but you can visit many other places to connect to many of these cultures and compare yourself with them. You can also learn from these people and know many beautiful places out there. The reason we can feel this connection is because sometimes our genetic information is related, but it is not a requirement to visit other countries. So my expectation is that anyone who sees this video and yourself is encouraged to visit these countries. It is of great pleasure and you can relate to them in a great way. Thank you very much, Dr. Marshall, for your time, and I hope you have a great afternoon.